Hello friends of the VisionCrypto channel. My name is Arian and my channel is all about crypto and chart analysis explained as simply as possible. The holidays are already over again. I hope you had some reflective days and received plenty of gifts. Now it's time for an update video on Polkadot, Chainlink and Cardano, and we'll take a look at what happened in the last week. I also want to give you a preview of how the prices might develop at the beginning of next year. Basically, I have to say that all three prices are currently in what we can call a critical area, as they are right in a trend reversal zone where it will be decided whether the bull run for the three prices continues or if the bears will gain the upper hand in the long term. Make sure to watch the video all the way to the end, and if you like the content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Let's reach 5,000 subscribers together, and of course, activate the bell and give a thumbs up. But let's get started, and we'll kick things off with Cardano. With Cardano, we are currently right in this trend reversal area for a bearish count, which would mean that we could potentially build a new low and actually drop down to 4.6 cents at the peak again. But we also have the bullish momentum if the price turns up here. We'll take a look at that in the short term as well, and we could potentially build out another wave 3, 4 and 5, or we could still move up into the blue count, which means we would have completed the higher wave C, where we could reach a price of around $3. We'll take a closer look at how things are with Cardano later in the video during the short-term forecast. Next, I want to move on to Polkadot in the long term because we have a similar scenario where there is a trend reversal area and the count is also turning bearish. Here, we would likely build a new bear market low and the price would probably sell off quite significantly as we would still see waves 3, 4 and 5. However, we also have the bullish count where we could definitely see prices over $50. The weakness of Polkadot, I want to point out, is that we haven't even reached this trend reversal area yet, but we're already selling off. In my opinion, this is not a good sign, but we will also take a look at the short-term area later and see how high the probabilities are, at least currently, that we will continue to move up or if we will indeed turn bearish. Lastly, let's examine Chainlink's long-term forecast. We're in a risky trend reversal area, possibly forming a new low. The bear market low was approached gently, suggesting a potential decline and a bear market rally before another sell-off. Since this bear market low has only been approached relatively gently, it's definitely a possibility that we could go down again and essentially just experience a bear market rally before we see another significant sell-off. Alternatively, there are also two counts here. One would be the white count in a wave 3, 4 and 5, which could take us up to around $90. But there is also the yellow count. That would mean we could still reach a price of around 50 cent dollars plus 1,000. If you don't want to be transparent with the tax office, meaning you don't want them to have all your data in the crypto space, and you also don't feel like spending hours identifying yourself and submitting documents, and if you want to trade your favorite coins without the EU saying, but not this coin because we don't like it, then you need an exchange where that's not the case. I personally trade on CoinEx and enjoy the freedoms I want to have. What you need to sign up is an email address and a password of your choice, and then you're registered and can trade freely. Instead of fewer, there are more coins, the fees are moderate, and those who sign up now can still receive up to $100 in welcome bonuses. Do it like I do, go to CoinEx and sign up. In the end, we have to say, before we look at the short-term area, everything will depend on Bitcoin. I've also brought you the Bitcoin chart, because there's a scenario here For a bull run, we need 5 waves going up. We've been in wave 4 for a long time, and now we're in wave 5. Problem is, we're in the trend reversal area for wave 5, and the risk of the bull run being temporarily over is high. This means a sell-off could happen, and we might correct downwards strongly. So, if we take another look at this, if Bitcoin has reached its peak, we could crash from here. We've already arrived there. The problem is, as you can see, we're already right in the trend reversal area for wave 5, and the risk that the bull run is at least temporarily over is quite high. This means there could be a sell-off, and we might correct downwards quite strongly. So, if we take another look at this, if Bitcoin has indeed already reached its peak, we could crash down from here. If Bitcoin, I'm going back for a moment, makes another move upwards, then I strongly assume that Cardano will also turn around and will continue to move up. With Polkadot, I still have a question mark, as we said. We'll take a look at that. And I also assume that with Chainlink, we'll continue to move upwards. And we can take the bearish scenario for both Chainlink and Cardano from the chart. With Bitcoin, according to the rules, for the bull run to be considered over, at least this current rise needs to have 5 waves as well. But right now we have wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3. According to the rules, a wave 4 should still come, followed by a wave 5 upwards. As mentioned, current rise suggests a downward move, meaning numbers could shift further up. Predicting the end of a bull run is uncertain. As I said, the current increase and only then do we go downwards here would also mean that these numbers will continue to move upwards. Predicting the end of a bull run is uncertain. Waves 4 and 5 might not complete. I believe Bitcoin will still see these waves. Cardano is in a trend reversal area with wave 3 complete. To keep the bullish scenario, the trend reversal area is between $94 and $64. As of now, I assume that we will still see waves 4 and 5 for Bitcoin, and that's why I also have a positive outlook for Cardano and Chainlink, which we will now take a look at in a smaller time frame. Here with Cardano, as I said, we are in this trend reversal area, and in this rise we've actually only completed wave 3 so far. If we want to maintain the bullish scenario, there is indeed a trend reversal area which lies between 94 and 64s. We've already moved well into this area, and as it stands now, it's likely that we'll build another low, which means we'll probably reach the lower range for Cardano before moving further up. We've already moved in well here, and as it stands now, it's likely that we'll build another low, most probably, reaching down to the lower area with Cardano, and after that, we'll continue to move upwards. Only if we were to break below 0.64 should we be cautious, because then this yellow count would likely lead to a new bear market low, as the probabilities would shift and the yellow count would take over. Currently, everything is looking good, and you can see there's still plenty of room, and maybe we even get lucky and can say we've already completed this wave 4 here, and maybe a direct rise is still to come. As of now, everything is in the green zone, and you can see that there is still plenty of space. And maybe we even get lucky and can say that we've already completed this wave 4 here, and perhaps a direct rise is still to come. Let's move on to Chainlink. With Chainlink, we have exactly the same situation. We're currently on the way down, and we have the overarching wave 3 here, if we believe in the bullish momentum. And here's the trend reversal area for wave 4 between 19.7 and 17.1. We're not quite there yet. That means I also expect another small dip down here so that we can turn around in that price range and then continue to move upwards. An important resistance level here would be 7 down 10. If we were to fall sustainably below that, I would say caution, caution, caution. If things go badly, the orange structure could develop as leading and there could be a sell-off, but I don't see that happening at the moment. The problem child remains Polkadot, because with Polkadot, we have already fallen below the Fibonacci levels once. So that's this area around 654, but it wasn't sustainable. We dipped and then immediately went back up. So far, everything is fine. This can happen according to the rules, no problem. So that's this area at 654, but not sustainable. Dip, and then we went right back up. So far, everything is fine. That can happen according to the rules, no problem. I expect we'll see another low before ABC completes. If so, pay close attention, as we'd be in the reddish area, indicating a high risk of the yellow count taking over, despite possible rises. Hence, keep an eye on Polkadot. If another low forms, will it be a quick dip bought up with the next candle or a prolonged sell-off? If so, it means a break below Fibonacci levels, indicating a high risk of stronger sell-offs. I hope this video provided value and you extracted important info. That's why we really need to keep an eye on Polkadot. If we do indeed build another low, will it just be a quick dip down that gets bought back up with the next candle? Or will it be a sell-off that continues to go down and takes a while to recover? Because if that's the case, it would mean a sustainable break below the Fibonacci levels, and that would indicate a very high risk of stronger sell-offs occurring. I hope this video has provided you with some value and that you were able to extract important information for yourselves. Definitely leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's try to reach 5,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Feel free to share the video on your social media. Let's try to reach 5,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Feel free to share the video on your social media. This also greatly expands the reach. And I want to point out that there's another exciting chart analysis waiting for you in the credits. I wish you all a great time. Until the next video, and bye.